right, court is calling 2024 CR 3163, State of Texas versus Enrique Seriano. Can I have parties announced for the record? For the state,
Andrew Harris, Edelman.
defense,
George Sharman on behalf of Mr. Soriano.
and are you Mr. Soriano?
Yes, Judge.
All right, you entered a plea on January 13th, of guilty to the offense of driving while intoxicated, third or more. PSI and TAP evaluation were ordered. According to your plea bargain agreement, the state recommends community supervision. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 4 years in the prison. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI and TAP evaluation? State,
Yes, Judge.
defense,
Yes,
any objection? State,
No, Judge.
defense.
no objections to it.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Would you explain to you're applying for probation, is that right?
Yes. Plan for probation.
And tell her about your family and what's happening with you.
So back in November, my wife,
Are you going to raise your right hand?
yes,
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes, I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Enrique Soriano.
All right, what would you like to say?
So back in November, my wife lost her grandpa and she was having like breakdowns. So she got prescription medication, which is I think like eskeletopram. So she was taking that for a couple weeks, and then she had like a screening for a hernia. So she had stopped taking them for the whole week. That caused her to get a mental illness. So she had to get hospitalized at the specialty transplant hospital for psychosis and bipolar 1. So that caused a whole bunch of stuff. She can't drive. I have to take care of her basically. And she relapsed back in January, still with the same thing, psychosis and all of that stuff. So I had to take 2 months off in order for me to take care of her. I just recently started working again in January, but I still got to take care of her. I got to take care of my 2 kids. I got to go to work. So I'm the only one in the household working now. So I'm the only one paying all the bills. I got 2 car notes, rent, my kids' food, things like that. So I'm picking my kids up from school. I'm the one taking them to school, picking them
Your
up.
problem is that they're asking for inpatient treatment. That's what we need to get to the point. So what you're giving me is reasons why you don't want to do inpatient treatment, but it's not addressing the underlying problem, which is they say you need inpatient drug treatment.
Judge, if I could,
Excuse me, we're on the record.
I would hope that you could give him intensive outpatient treatment and hold that other in abeyance, because I think he's going to do well with that, but he's got to help his family. He's got to be there for them.
State,
State agrees with the recommendation of the supervision department.
all right, the recommendation says inpatient treatment, or they say I could consider intensive outpatient treatment. How many children do you have?
I have 2 year-old,
What are their ages?
8 and 6.
And what is your work schedule?
Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 7.
That's 10 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
to 7 p.m.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so who's looking after children during those times?
My wife is.
So I
Yeah.
mean, he trusts her to look after the children from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Do you have any other help with you?
We do have a support system, yes.
Who's your support system?
So family members, family friends, we recently moved, so my brother's down the street now. But it was very intensive as far as like getting her stabilized. So we have been seeing her psychiatrist, on a monthly basis. So she's really stable. So she's able to watch the kids. She's not a danger to herself or anyone around her. It was just the relapse. She still can't drive and none of that.
And see, the problem is you've been on probation before for DWI. And there's a motion to revoke file, and you were continued, and then you were terminated unsatisfactorily. Is there anything else?
Judge, that's what we're asking for. It's an outpatient.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Excuse me, you all are blocking probation. There's going to be proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 2-year license suspension. And state you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, see, we're already violating the rules. There is to be victim impact panel live, DWI education, regular random UAs, ignition interlock for half the term, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. There's to be a referral to felony drug court. That's to be in custody. If not accepted, then SATA. And what I can tell you is felony drug court will see you before the week is out. Probation, is there anything else? And I'm sorry, also DWI intervention. All right, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, Judge.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so have a seat in the box. They'll take you into custody. All right, so here's what the court doesn't understand. There's a new number 1, and there are 2 violations of condition number 41. So why are you all not proceeding on those violations?
Not aware of why that's, Judge. I was just instructed by the attorney assigned to this case that they just wanted to withdraw the MTR and hold off on proceeding before that new number 1 was ready, since that would probably be the strongest basis to argue for revocation.
Well, you all need to confer, because here's a violation of conditions number 41. That means that if those are true, that's something that needs to be done, because obviously, if that was true, there's something wrong with his UAs, maybe, I don't know. And he's on probation for driving while intoxicated. So do y'all want to talk to probation about that?
We have a little bit, Judge,
Okay.
about potentially altering and amending.
Well, is the defense in agreement to altering and amending?
Judge, we've talked about altering, amending and adding a couple of conditions.
And what would those be?
ISP, there support meetings, potentially GPS if he is able to bond that. I think the bonds are fairly high on his new cases. But while I think that's unlikely, we put a few conditions in place for that.
Probation? Oh, I'm sorry. So they're saying that they want to withdraw the motion. And they're saying ISP and,
I just don't know that felony drug court will take him back at this point, Judge.
oh, no, they're not.
Right, so I did recommend GPS, intensive supervision, sober support meetings, and the IVR hotline.
And Judge, he does have the ignition interlock and has had it.
All right.
And the other, I'm just handing that to you, Judge. The other, when he submitted other UAs, Judge, there's other 2. So I believe there are 4 total that he submitted, and 2 of them were negative and 2 of them were diluted. So it was negative, dilute, and then negative.
And I'm not aware of any ignition interlock violation.
I'm not aware of any either, Judge.
All right. So you're asking that the motion to be withdrawn, and of course, the court can't proceed if nobody's presenting any evidence. And the alternate amend. So withdraw motion. Alter and amend to include, sorry, y'all requesting full GPS?
Yes.
One of the conditions, should he make bond, is partial, and we would be asking for partial.
For what purpose? Partial for?
Yeah, good point, Your Honor.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do full GPS. Once he provides proof that he's employed, the court will reconsider.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so there'll be full GPS, waive fees, ISP, and how many sober meetings probation?
Judge, it was 90.
All right, there'll be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. Is there anything else probation?
IVR hotline or just continue with it?
Just continue with ignition interlock. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
No.
Anything else from either side?
Judge, I'll just ask, are the 90 meetings Zoom or is that in person?
He can do that by Zoom. I believe they have Zoom. If they don't, just let probation know and we'll figure something else out.
While he's in custody.
No,
Okay, so
it's gonna have to be when he's, well, I will tell you this. I take that back. I said no too quickly. At the jail, they do have classes that they can take that the court will find acceptable to the 90.
Okay,
Okay. All right. Is there anything else?
no, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Excused?
Yes,
Thanks, Judge.
you're welcome. Court is calling 2025 CR 008253 State versus Enrique Sariano. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Nicole Yates for the state of Texas.
And Ron Ross for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Sariano?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Soriano, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the question. You are proceeding on 2 counts, one as a third degree and one as a first degree.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you all have in your plea bargain page, you need to signify what the plea is for the first degree and what it is for the third degree, because you all have 18 years. So if you all will correct that.
Just want it to run concurrent, Your Honor.
No. If you'll say what is the plea. So for the first degree, you all have agreed to 18 years.
Correct, correct.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so I'll need to know what the plea is for the second degree.
Third degree.
I'm sorry, the third degree, correct.
Did we just do the third concurrent with the first?
No, I mean, you just put down
Years,
how-
number of
what,
years.
what years did y'all agree on for the third degree?
2 years.
Mhm.
All right, Mr. Sariano, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
So what amount of time, we're off the record, what amount of time are you all asking for in the third degree? I can't read this.
It should be 2.
Okay,
Yes, Your Honor. 2 on the third, 18 on the first concurrent.
all right. Do y'all want to initial this for me?
What if we did up top? Your Honor?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
All right, did you understand in count 1, you're charged with possession of child pornography?
Yes, Your Honor.
And count 2, you're charged with, I'm sorry, in count 1, you're charged with possession of child pornography as a first degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison. In count 2, you're charged with possession of child pornography as a third degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you'll sign. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Judge.
Mr. Soriano, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Judge.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
By entering this plea, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be denied naturalization, re-entry, and you will be deported. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, count 1, you're to be sentenced to 18 years in the prison. Count 2, you're to be sentenced to 2 years in the prison. They're requesting that the counts run concurrently. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
It is, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
To count 1, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
To count 2, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
State any evidence.
State tender states 1 and all attachments pending objection.
No objections.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
All right. Why should I follow this plea bargain agreement?
Your Honor, I would ask you to follow the plea bargain agreement. The first degree charge stems from an incident where you will be likely charged in a different county. The other possession charge is probably on the spectrum of what I see, the least offensive.
None of these cases are good, but as far as the spectrum, it's a lesser one. And these were primarily photos. I don't know if he took them or he had them on his phone or not, but there was a minimum number. There wasn't a tremendous number of them. So it's a substantial amount of time for this. It's not indicates not penetration. It's not that kind of stuff.
All right. In count 1, the court will sentence you to 18 years. In count 2, the court will sentence you to 2 years. Court will give you credit for any time served. Count 1 and count 2 legally must run concurrently. There's to be no residing in households with minors. There's to be no contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do we still have the pending MTR?
Your Honor, no, he was continued on probation for that DWI several months ago. Well, and he's been incarcerated ever since.
Well,
I'm not aware of an MTR being
well,
filed.
do you want him revoked on that, or do you want him?
We're like going to be revoked on that and.
All right. So if you'll speak with probation. All right, Norma. On his other case, a motion to revoke hasn't been filed. just recall that for the 17th. Are you available on the 17th?
That's Monday.
Yes.
Later in the morning, I should be.
All right. Norma, recall this for the 17th. And that'll be on the motion to revoke.
Your Honor, does state need to be here?
No, there's someone else to be here.
Thank you, Judge.
If you'll,
Cause number for that motion to vote.
yes, it's 2024 CR 3163. And I imagine they can just put this case in the motion to revoke. All right.
Could they withdraw that motion? Would that resolve it?
No. Well, there's not a pending motion to revoke. So if you all want to just have the motion to revoke filed, then that will be taken care of and he won't be on probation.
But he's gonna be in jail anyway. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to y'all, but I'll see y'all back on the 17th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
May I excuse Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.